Okay, if you are going to draw out the map, we'll be able to do it, so don't worry. So just follow along with me. If you want to print out the map, that's fine. Just follow that video. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and draw my USA, just like we always do. I curve around, down. Here's my Texas, over, and up. Okay? So it's right there. In our Civil War, we know that it is the North versus the South. What we also have to recognize is that there is a western area, and some parts of our western area are going to get involved. Some is territory that is not a state and not involved. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw my Mason-Dixon line. My Mason-Dixon line is the line that's going to separate my Union from the Confederacy, and it's going to include the southern part here, from Texas all the way over to the east. And so it kind of goes, think, oh, Texas comes up, doop, doop, and then it's going to come up and go like that. Not perfect, but that works. This line right here is going to be referred to as the Mason-Dixon line. This is my separating line between the North and the South. And so I have my North up here, and I have my South down here. All right, in my South, I am going to have 11 Confederate States. Those 11 Confederate States are going to be Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and of course, Florida. In the North, I have a whole bunch of other states. We're not going to list all of them because that's a lot. What I do need to recognize is that I have territory. And I have territory that is not yet becoming states over here to the west. Further over to the west, we can remember that we had Oregon and California. Those are both going to join our Union forces. In our Union, it's unique because there are some states that also have slaves. These are considered border states. My border states are going to be on this border with the Mason-Dixon line. They are going to be in the Union but have slaves. So the argument that Lincoln wanted to outlaw slavery doesn't really hold up in the beginning because these border states in the Union kept their enslaved people all the way through the Civil War. It was not until the end of the Civil War and the Constitution being amended that slavery was finally outlawed in these border states. So even with the Emancipation Proclamation that is going to outlaw slavery in the South, in these 5 border states, it is going to stay. And those border states are going to include the states of Missouri, Kentucky, West Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware. So these 5 states are all going to be on this border. That's why they're called border states. They're a part of the Union, but they also have slaves. What we also need to recognize is that our Washington, D.C., our capital, where our president is located, Abraham Lincoln, is right here. Notice how close it is to that border. Well, what does the South do in their Confederate States? They're going to make their capital right here. Right there. This is Richmond, Virginia. Notice how close that is to the Mason-Dixon line, to that border. And so you see this division between the North and the South. You're going to have a lot more northern states. You are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus the other 5. You have 19, and then you have those border states that are going to be in the North. The North is going to have bigger cities. It's going to have a larger population. It's going to get more people fighting against the South.